Hey guys, so I'm gonna literally get right into this tutorial. So we're working on this 1 day scarf. It's the yarn is by Yarn Inspiration, Caron, and Pantone, I think. It's this color is called olive oil. I am using a 7mm hook. I'm sorry you can't see the number, but it is a 7mm hook. And I just get past that part. I took it apart. You can start with any color you want, but I started with this one. I don't even know which color it is, but I started with this one. I'm gonna untangle it, and now I am going to make a slip knot as usual, and I am going to chain 20 plus 3. Now this scarf is all up to you. You could chain less than 20 or more than 20 depending on how thick you want it to do it. I originally bought 4 balls of this yarn, but I decided I only wanted to use 2 because I wanted to make a matching hat. So I opted with less chains. So basically I am just going to double crochet for this whole row. In every row after, I'm going to continue to double crochet until that piece of cream yarn is done, and then I'm going to pick another color and I am just going to keep going. I used 2 skeins of this yarn, and I just kept double crocheting every color until every color was done for 2 balls of yarn. One quick thing, and I probably won't talk again for the remaining of the video because it's really simple, just going back and forth with double crochets. But this is literally, I could have did this in less time than I did, but it was a Sunday. I had nothing to do. I was just sitting on the couch watching TV. But I literally completed this scarf within like maybe 4 or 5 hours. That's with stopping, cooking for my kids, everything else. So if you're just sitting and doing nothing and complete a project, this should only literally take you maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours depending on how fast you crochet. This yarn is beautiful. If you haven't tried it yet, I suggest that you do. This is not sponsored, but sponsor me, Yarn Inspiration. But it's so soft and it's so stretchy. It's just a beautiful yarn, and it comes in so many different colors. You can mix and match the colors, so I do suggest that you try this yarn because it is very, very beautiful. So here I was just showing you the second color. Now this is with 3 different colors already done. Now here I am going to show you how I changed colors. I didn't want to have to weave in all of these loose ends because you do have to change colors because all the balls are not, like, all of the balls are separate, so you have to like attach and reattach, and it is kind of annoying. But here I'm showing you what I actually did. I actually just tied both strings together and then snipped off the ends, and then I just kept going. These ends will get tucked into the stitch, so you don't really have to worry about it showing, but it does. I mean, it was for me, and if it's for you, then it's homemade. But if you're making it for a client, I suggest that you do it a different way, weave in the ends. But that's how I did it, and it was just real quick. As I saw that the ball was ending, I attached the next one, snipped the ends, and I literally just kept going. I literally just keep going until 2 balls of this is empty. So I showed you that there's another one. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to stop talking and let you watch the end. I will come back at the end because I did do some end designs for each end. Now that is optional, but I will talk about that at the end. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so we made it to the end of the scarf. So now I am attaching the gold. It's like a goldish color to the end. So unfortunately, I did have to go into a third ball to get this color. Now you don't have to do that. You could just leave it like this, but I'm very, very extra. So I decided to attach another gold part of this yarn, and all I did was, I believe I have double crocheted in each stitch for one row, and then I did a chain 10. I'm just going to show you right now. I did a chain 10, and then in the fifth chain, sorry, I'm moving too fast, flipped it, and then in 5 chains over, I'm counting to make sure. Alright, so then 5 chains over, I slip stitched, chained 10, and then in 5 chains over again, I slip stitched, and then 5 chains over again, I slip stitched, and then I just continue to repeat this until the end, chaining 10, counting 5 stitches, and then slip stitching, chaining 10 again, slip stitch into the last chain. Now from here I chained 15 just because I needed it to go over, if that makes sense. So then I just slip stitched into the middle stitch. Whatever middle stitch you think it is, it's no, like you don't have to count the stitches up. I just guessed the middle stitch and inserted the hook and slip stitched. Now for the second one, you will chain 10 and do the same thing. Now you're going to repeat this for the rest of the row. I only did 2 rows of these, and then I added fringe. Now you don't have to do that either, that's optional, but again, I am very extra, so I did. And then I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other side, and your one-day scarf is completed. And I think it is a beautiful scarf for just like a lazy Sunday afternoon. You don't have anything to do. I think it's a beautiful scarf. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like it as much as I did. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will be back hopefully with a matching hat or a headband, depending. I don't know. But thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the video.